SpaceX's Starship rocket successfully completed its test flight on Thursday, June 6th. This marks a significant milestone for the prototype system aimed at sending humans to Mars. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk stated, "Today was a great day for the future of humanity as a spacefaring civilization." SpaceX's massive Starship rocket made its first leap during the test flight on June 6th, representing a crucial milestone for the prototype system that could one day send humans to Mars. Fiery debris pieces from the spacecraft were shown in a video from a camera on board as it descended over the Indian Ocean off northwestern Australia. However, the rocket successfully performed a soft landing in the ocean. A great day for humanity's future. SpaceX CEO Elon Musk added, "Despite losing a lot of metal and a damaged fin, Starship managed to perform a soft landing in the ocean. Today was a great day for the future of humanity as a spacefaring civilization." Asterisk, asterisk. Why is the Starship rocket being tested? With its fully reusable design, Starship is being tested to fulfill Elon Musk's ambitious vision of colonizing Mars and making humanity a multi-planetary species. Asterisk, asterisk, NASA. Signs contract for moon mission, asterisk, asterisk. Additionally, NASA has signed a contract with a modified version of Starship as the final vehicle to land astronauts on the lunar surface under the Artemis program within the next decade. NASA Chief Bill Nelson stated, "We congratulate SpaceX on the successful test flight of Starship this morning. Through Artemis, we are one step closer to returning humanity to the moon and then progressing to Mars." Asterisk, asterisk. Twice as powerful as the Apollo rocket. Asterisk, asterisk. Starship, along with both of its stages, stands 121 meters tall. The Super Heavy booster generates 74.3 meganewtons of thrust, making it nearly twice as powerful as the Saturn V rockets used during the Apollo missions, with future versions expected to be even more powerful. Falcon 9 rockets have become workhorses for NASA and the commercial sector, sending astronauts and cargo to the International Space Station via the Dragon capsule, and the Starlink internet satellite constellation now covers dozens of countries. However, time is running out for SpaceX to be ready for NASA's plan to send astronauts to the moon by 2026. To achieve this, SpaceX will first need to place a primary Starship in orbit, and then use multiple Starship tankers to refuel it with supercooled fuel for the forward journey. This is a complex engineering feat that has never been accomplished before. Subscribe to our channel to be informed about new videos.
Booster boosting back. Looks like all 13 are lit. Kate, we got a booster on the way back to the Gulf and a ship on the way to space.
Acquisition signal, status.
Ship chamber pressures are nominal.
Ship power and telemetry nominal.
All right, the first stage currently performing the boost back burn. This is expected to last a little over 1 minute. This propels the booster back toward the coast, taking it to a landing in the waters of the Gulf of Mexico. As you can see on your screen in the bottom left-hand corner, we were only using the 13 center engines from here on.
Boost back burn shut down.
Heard confirmation there of good boost back burn shutdown.
Stage 2 tank pressures are nominal.
Lots of excitement. So right here, this is our view of the jettisoned hot stage. As we mentioned, this is a temporary fix to help reduce the weight of the booster, the Super Heavy booster. Future iterations will have a lighter weight integrated hot stage structure that won't need to be jettisoned. Now, after we jettison that hot stage, the booster will begin to attempt its water landing in the Gulf. In the meantime, the ship will coast for about 40 minutes or so up to an altitude of 214 kilometers. And after its coast phase, it will attempt a controlled reentry, including a flip maneuver and a landing burn, just before splashing down in the Indian Ocean. But as a reminder, we are not
Starship
attempting.
trajectory nominal.
Good news there. Trajectory is looking good for the ship, which is on the right-hand side of your screen. At this point in time, as you can see, we have no engines lit on the booster. It is coasting back toward the Gulf of Mexico for a water landing and ship under power of all 6 Raptor engines. There's 3 sea level and 3 vacuum Raptor engines that are lit, as we can see on your screen.
These views have been looking incredible. Super Heavy has been performing beautifully today. And you can hear the crowd is very excited about it. As a reminder for Booster, the primary goal today is to do a landing burn and a splashdown in the water. And we are just about 30 seconds away from that landing burn expecting to begin. And an incredible view from the forward portion of the booster. This is basically on top of the Super Heavy booster where we have jettisoned that hot stage. So now we can see this incredible view of Earth as it's making its way back down to the Gulf of Mexico. Right now, the booster is using the 4 hypersonic grid fins to guide itself through atmospheric re-entry. And we are expecting that landing burn here. And we will be igniting 13 engines, and this is a great view. On your left-hand side is 3 views from the booster, and your right-hand side a view from the ship. And you can see those grid fins on your left-hand screen rotating and turning to guide the booster, and there's that landing burn. That landing burn just begun, and you can see the water below. And we have splashdown. What an incredible sight! Congratulations to the SpaceX team!
Ship has entered terminal guidance.
That was absolutely incredible. The
Expected loss
first
signal,
successful splashdown of the Super Heavy booster. Loved seeing it just tip over into the water before losing that footage. Now the next milestone is coming up in about under a minute. The ship is going to shut off its Raptor engines,
Ship engine cut off.
which we see right there. As we mentioned before, today's test flight is not an orbital flight, but rather one that demonstrates the Starship's orbital capability. So right now, we are under power with just the 3 center Raptor engines. Expecting those, and just there we could see that those have also successfully cut off.
Ship FDS is saved.
What an incredible
Nominal orbit insertion.
Oh, there's great news there. The call out we were hoping to hear. Amazing views once again from Starship. We have our 2nd Starship in space. These live views being brought to us by Starlink, which is on board the ship. Dan, what an incredible view we have once again. So exciting. We got another ship in space.
I'm like still jumping up and down.
Expected loss signal.
This whole building was going absolutely insane when we saw the booster hit the water. I mean, wow. Congrats to everybody that's just been putting in insane amounts of hours on everything to make this thing a reality. I feel like every single time we do one of these, we're seeing something wildly new. We got to see the hot stage jettison and the booster in the water. But just to recap real quick over everything that's happened. So we lifted off at 7:50 a.m. only 9 minutes ago. How has it only been 9 minutes? 7:50 a.m. Central at 12:50 UTC. We saw 32 of the 33 Raptor engines on Super Heavy make the ascent. We had successful cutoff, successful hot staging. All 6 engines on the ship powered it all the way into a nominal orbital trajectory. And we've already been getting some live views from the ship on board. After that, the booster was able to do its boost back burn. Oh, this looks like we're actually getting some views from the ground still, potentially from Florida, of the ship as it's up there. So that's a view from some of our tracking cameras on the ground in Florida. But the ship, we just heard successful orbital insertion, so it's right where it needs to be and is now going to continue on its way to coast until it comes to reentry. But I mean, the booster, successful boost back burn, jettison the hot stage, and then a landing burn. It looked like we saw 12 of the 13 engines light up, and then that first ever soft splashdown in the water. So a whole lot still to come. Ship now on its way to its primary objective of entry. That's going to be coming up in just under 40 minutes from now. So a lot still to come, but wow, what a 9 minutes to start this mission off. So can't wait to see what entry is going to show us, but that launch was incredible. Back over to you, Jesse and Kate.